So if I get a massive cut, 27 inches across the eyebrow, and I get an injured right hand and two broken ribs in getting victory, then that's what I'll do.
What up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. He is the reigning WBC heavyweight champion on the verge of becoming undisputed. But first, he makes
on the verge of becoming the baddest man on the planet.
Yes, sir. But first, he makes the trip to Saudi Arabia to fight Francis Ngannou at the Rumble in Riyadh
in the battle of the baddest.
The battle of the baddest. Lineal UFC heavyweight champion. Heavyweight
versus
king.
The lineal
Tyson
boxing heavyweight
Fury.
champion. Get up there.
How's it going, my man? How are you doing, sir?
Very well. You know, the statistics of these two fights here that I've got, me and Ngannou, it's unbelievable. You got the lineal heavyweight UFC champion. You got the lineal heavyweight boxing champion throwing down to see who the baddest man on the planet is.
You know, I've learned my lesson. Next time, I'm just letting you do the intro, and I'm going to wait for my chance to ask the questions. Now, I know, obviously, the stakes of this fight is tremendous, but I'm not sure you feel quite the same way about the Pepper music video that Ngannou starred in. How are we ranking that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Shite. I did a reaction video. I didn't know what to expect, and then he's in a cave hitting the wall and doing all that sort of stuff. So, listen, he's got to do what he's got to do. Man's got to do what a man's got to do, but it's not for me. It's not a bit of me, all that stuff.
Now, you know, there's an interesting sort of caveat to this Ngannou fight that is reportedly a fight between you and Usyk on December 23rd. Now, I know you told Francis that you don't need to dance around the boxing ring to beat him, but I am curious, you know, when you get these UFC guys making the crossover, it can be a little wild, a little unpredictable. How mindful do you have to be in your approach that, you know, the guy doesn't come charging in and somehow there's a cut or an injury, is something that may sort of delay or impede on that Usyk fight that's coming up?
Yeah, what will be though. In these fights, you can't worry about. I'm not worried about Usyk at all. Usyk, to me, I'm not interested at all. At this present moment in my time in life, I'm only interested in Ngannou. So if I get a massive cut, 27 inches across the eyebrow, and I get an injured right hand and two broken ribs in getting victory, then that's what I'll do. I'm not too concerned about Usyk at all. All my focus energy is going into fighting Francis, and I've given him an unbelievable preparation.
What, you know, without giving away too much of the plan, although you've already kind of told Francis exactly what it is you're going to do, how is the approach to training for Francis maybe different from a traditional boxer? At least
it's no different, because I've sparred a lot of MMA fighters and kickboxers in the past over in Holland. Everyone from like Rico Verhoeven to Daniel Geeta to so many different top kickboxing champions. And a lot of these guys are MMA fighters as well. None of them's been pushovers. They've all been tough sparring. So I'm expecting a tough fight. You know, a lot of people are saying to me, oh, this is a mismatch. Somebody even compared Ngannou recently to the YouTube boxing. I was like, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy, because how can you compare this guy is an absolute killer right here behind me to somebody who plays PlayStation all day and then goes in a boxing fight? This is a real combat sportsman who's coming to smash my face in, and I'm coming to do exactly the same to him. So all I can say, I hope he's had a fantastic training camp, because I know I have, and I'm trying to take his lights out. No mercy. There will be no mercy. I predict pain.
I know it's obviously hard to gauge from one sport to another, but without having felt it yet, do you have any sort of estimation of where you think Francis's power matches compared to some of the guys like Deontay and yourself in boxing?
I don't think it really matters about any power, because all heavyweights, anyone who's 200 pound plus, can really punch hard. And if you get hit off these guys, they're going to hurt you, no matter who they are, what type of power they're supposed to have. Yeah. So I don't really take too much attention to the power of these people, any of the heavyweights. When I was fighting Wilder, who had 42 knockouts in a row, I didn't think about, oh my God, he's got a power punch. It doesn't matter. They've all got powerful punches, everybody. And I'm expecting Ngannou to also have a power punch. But the thing is they got to be able to land that power punch on my face. And it's my job to not let them do that. And before they land on me, I'll land one on them.
What is it about dinosaur-shaped foods like turkey dinosaurs and chicken dinosaurs that's so much better than just eating the regular chicken strip?
Are we talking about breaded chicken strips or
Yes,
normal?
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I like all of those chicken, turkey dinosaurs and chicken shapes and stuff, whether they're in drumsticks or they're in the shape of something. Then I'm a massive fan of, as long as we've got ketchup.
Uh, Agree to disagree, but I absolutely respect your opinion on the sauce. I'm more of a mayo guy myself. Get it mixed with some like ketchup or
Yeah, I
something,
like a bit of mayo as well. I'm a mayo guy for
Perfect.
sure.
On a
One
personal
of my
level,
favorite meals, actually, turkey
I'm
dinosaurs,
aware.
chips, and beans. Turkey
I'm
dinosaurs and fries.
We'll do it. Have you been enjoying it during the training camp, or are we dialing in
Oh, I've been enjoying George Lockhart's food for the past 12 weeks.
Shout out to
Um,
George.
yeah, so yeah, I've been enjoying nothing but George's cooking. So in between fights, I have a week off. So I'm going to get myself some fish fingers and some turkey
Yes.
dinosaurs.
Yes, I like the sound of it. Well overdue and well deserved. I'm sure this has been asked of you a lot, but I don't know what people are asking you during these media blitzes. So I am curious. I'm on a personal level. What is it like to see Mike Tyson in the corner of Francis Ngannou? Obviously, your namesake.
Yeah, it's very good, for Mike to be a part of this promotion. He's done a good job promoting Francis. And what a pleasure to have a living legend, because that's what I believe Mike Tyson is. He's an absolute legend that's alive still. You know, usually boxers and famous people, they get legendary status when they pass. But Mike's fortunate enough to be a legend and he's still alive. So to have a living legend in the same boxing ring as me on the night, that's fantastic. And the fact that I'm named after the guy who then became world heavyweight champion himself, and then the two guys meet. That's fantastic. So yeah, very, very happy.
I love to hear that. It wasn't too long ago that you had taken a brief retirement, and here we come with the news of your interest in a 10-fight deal. I'm curious, like, what was sort of the mental departure, the switch that flicked for you from I might want to hang it up to I've got a lot of fight left in me that I'd like to do?
Yeah, I wasn't hanging up because I didn't have fight left in me. I was hanging up because I wanted to spend some time with my family, with my wife and my kids and my dogs. And I wanted to be a father for a few months. And I had 6 months retirement, brief retirement, and then I made a comeback. So yeah, I think we all know when it's time to retire and when not to. And I'm going to speak to Bob at Top Rank and Frank Warren and Turkey Al Sheikh and see if we can get a nice 10-fight deal together and then go out with a bang.
I love it. Last thing for you, and I'll let you go here, Tyson. Got to do what the editors have asked of me. What sort of compelled you to book? I know we don't want to talk about Usyk too much, but just what compelled you to book the fight so close to each other?
Just activity. Do one fight, then another. If I'm the type of fighter who'd like to fight like once every month, I do 12 fights in a year. But it's unfortunately for in these days when things take months to prepare and get ready that I'm not able to do that, maybe 1 or 2 fights per year. So I like to get 2 fights per year minimum, other than when it was in COVID and I didn't have no fights. So I'm getting my 2 fights in this year for sure. I'm not letting it go past December and not doing another fight. I got to get me 2 in a year minimum.
Well, and you can do that surged off the power of your energy drink. So I want to leave you with the last word, Tyson, whether it's the fight, everything you've got going on in the business world, personal world, whatever it is, man, I'd like to give you the floor here to close it out.
Thank you. I just want to say God bless to everybody and tune into the fight and enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, switch it off. And if you do, cheers. All the best. Good luck.